Good morning. Excuse me. Right, good morning. So, so it's pissing it down again. Oh god, it looks really messy up there, doesn't it? Yeah, trolleys, windscreen wipers going out there. It's so bizarre. Traffic queues. It's a busy road outside, and traffic queues up out there. It doesn't bother me at all. Like, I like hearing their music, and it doesn't bother me. It's so weird. But then I grew up on a main road, so some people it's probably their worst nightmare. Good morning, Rosie. Morning, Crispy. What are you up to today? So, yeah, this has been combed this morning. I don't think we're looking any better, but like I combed it. I borrowed Connie's comb. I was in the cupboard and I was like, oh, there's a comb there. Shall I see? But she said yesterday, you should comb it. I was like, I don't think it's any better. Morning, Steph. Morning, Carol. Good morning, Sarah. Hello. So I just got the kettle on. I assume you can hear me. I have got, yes, I did make shiz happen yesterday. I've got only two bits from my sourcing, and I touched a lot of clothing yesterday, a lot of clothing rails. And, it's like tiring by the end of it, and that was only 4 shops. Cycled in, got wet. Oh, prior to that, I would do an Insta post because my glass is in the dishwasher. My friend texted to say, did I want something down at Greenways, which is like a sustainable charity. And it's a bit like they do all sorts, but there's like a free cycle element where you can just take anything you like. And then they do like a lending thing now where you can they lend out glasses for parties, they lend out tools. It's really good. And I've got some bits and bobicles from there, including some really amazing wine glasses, which I'll show you, they are in the dishwasher, but I'll pull one out. They're like 70s beehive. Oh my god, how fabulous are they? Of course, probably somebody died and the kids are like, I don't want those, so they just get dumped, and they're trying to save them from being chucked in landfill. I mean, they're amazing. So, well chuffed with those. And also, sorry, we will be coming back on topic, but you know what it's like. I've got 2 really dodgy they look like 80s light fittings out in the hallway. I really don't like them. So I picked this up on a whim as well. It's free, so there's no bother if it doesn't work out. And I'd need another one, but my friend was saying they get them down there quite regularly. And this building obviously is Victorian. God, it's roasting. So what do you think of this? I mean, so my brother's a retired electrician, so getting put up wouldn't be a problem. But I need to sort out. I need to sort out lampshades, or could it go lampshade less? Could it go naked? This, which is a little bit stunning. And it would work out because they're horrible out there, what I've got in the hallway. And if I could get, because there's 2 quite close to each other, but I could get another one and mismatch it and have these. There's a lot of tall ceilings out there as well, and a big drop. Be a bit fabulous, wouldn't it? So it's like heavy brass, free. Yeah, so I might be doing that. Hang on, let's let the water do the tea bag. Where's a cup? Let's get some milk cola. So yes, a couple of bits to show you from sourcing. I'll show you what's going out. Not a lot, just one item, I believe. eBay is in a fouls drop. No sales yesterday from that. and just one on minted. I didn't add anything yesterday to minted, but I did just add the 2 bits I picked up yesterday. I'm after, yeah, so the reason for the title, let me get this other thing, so I can show you, I'm going to show you what's going on in a minute and what I picked up. So the reason for the title, as I was getting out of the bath, you know, it's like the mind, the cogs. And now I think about this a lot because I've said before, you know, that I'm very interested in things like simple living and minimalism, although turn off notifications. Yes, that's fine. But and people laugh because obviously it also conceal the freaking clutter behind me. But yeah, look. Oh yeah, you're very minimalist, Shelley. Yes, okay. But actually, the lounge looks a little bit. Can you see the lounge? It's quite minimalist at the moment. It really doesn't look very minimalist. However, there's a lot of draws to minimalism for me, which is why I was thinking about reselling as well and life generally. And, you know, do we overcomplicate things? Because, and obviously it's my personality type. Some people, they like to live literally in clutter and with complicated lives, and maybe it doesn't affect them. But I used to drive Tom wild that I would say things like, "Oh my God, this is getting under my skin," and he'd be like, "Oh, you mental," you know. But all the clutter would literally get under my skin, and I kind of feel it's similar with reselling. Are we, you know, do we overcomplicate things? So there's a part of me yesterday was, you know, I was saying I've got to give vintage some love. And why do we partly love vintage? Because it's so simple. It's so simple. And what's one of the things that pisses off about eBay at the moment? It's so complicated. You have to jump through so many hoops. It drains you mentally. Oh, so I've done this. So is that all right for the algorithm? Is this, what do you think's going on? Oh God, I don't know. And then there's the aspect of, do we overcomplicate it because we're just on so many platforms? You know, so some people say don't do that, and some people say cross list everywhere because you never know where you're going to get the sales. But is that actually? I know you can do things with cross listing software, but actually, just for our minds, is it? Oh, I've had a sale on there. Oh, now I need to check. It's not just cross list. I know I need to check that site. Oh my God, did I take it off the other sites? It's not just, oh, cross listing, you're done. You've got to keep checking those things. You've got to check for sales. You've got to take sales off other things. I know that's a good problem to have, but mentally, are we just overloading ourselves, quite honestly? But then I am easily overloaded. It's bizarre. I need variety, but I'm such a balancing act. But I also get overwhelmed really easily and just can't cope. Let me know your thoughts on this. Joel, I'm going sourcing with a friend this afternoon. She doesn't resell, but had a small vintage shop about 30 years ago. So she enjoys going, oh, lovely. And I guess she can help you find stock as well. Neil, I see dead people stuff. You freaking well do. Plenty of it. It's my fave. I remember a few people over the years have said, oh, well, no, I wouldn't shop in a charity shop. You know, what if somebody, you know, it could be somebody who's dyed's clothes, and like, yeah, even better. I hope, even better if there is, that there's probably some good quality stuff that they were hanging on to. That's like, Jewel, they are my favourite glasses. Yeah, they're lush, aren't they? I have been looking for some like that for ages, but they're never the right size. They're always little, or like there's not enough of them. But this is, yeah, beautiful timing. I have a set myself and sold 2 at the weekend. Oh, yeah, lovely. Yeah, they're for me. Good morning, Kim. Neil, I live in clutter and hate it. Oh my God, go on get rid, like go on some challenges, do the 365 a year, one thing a day or something, because you will feel so much better. Neil, yeah, too much overthinking, too much stuff for sale on eBay. Not everyone wants the shite we are selling. Yeah, and it's that not being able to see the wood for the trees. No, the trees for the the wood for the trees. I got it right the first time. Like when there's clutter around you, you can't. You stop seeing it as well. You become blind to it. I was chatting to a friend yesterday about it, and you end up not sit well, like all the shiz around here. Let's turn around. Let's turn around. And it's gone. Oh, we're going on a little trip. Nice and clean and minimalist. Yeah, you just become blind to it. And like I was saying yesterday as well, unless you take a step back, like with reselling, you could carry on doing the same thing or living in the same clutter or overwhelm and not even realise. And sometimes we need to take a step back. This little epiphany came to me as I was getting out of the bath. And also, so I've been, obviously talking it through with you lot and thinking about it obviously constantly. I'm like, right, now actually I need to get back to basics. And my basics before eBay came along with their free shop offer was vintage my best bud. And everything was, to be honest, fine with that. And what else was I tried some of the platforms, but vintage was my best bud. And also then Posh came along and I really enjoyed that. I love live selling. So I'm going back to basics. I am sourcing for, I know not meant to, but I'm sourcing for vintage. And I'm sourcing for the live selling, which I enjoy doing, which is going to be, I feel at the moment, I will try and treat it as a hobby and see if it is viable. But I don't think I would ever, because I want to sell silver jewelry, I want to sell some quality pieces and less of a stack 'em high, sell 'em cheap. But it is a cheaper platform. It is a bargain platform. But I want to. I wouldn't want to be like buying a load of crap from China or something like, or that is potentially not even silver. For me to enjoy it as part hobby, I need to be handpicking bits that I like selling, to be honest. And that sounds a bit luxurious, it is, but I'm planning to get the main income from elsewhere. So that is that plan. Morning, Heather. Heather, you on you're not selling on Whatnot yet, are you? Are you planning to? And how are your sales? And what do you think? Are we? Because you similarly have seen all the changes over the years on eBay. Yeah, every year it gets more complicated, and it's not good for our minds, to be honest. And I feel when I'm overloaded as well, I make bad decisions because I'm not thinking clearly. So I am going to concentrate on going back to basics, showing some love to my minted. Sounded rude, to vintage. A little fun on Whatnot on a Sunday morning. Yeah, 10 a.m. on a Sunday morning. I think I will stick with that for now as my slot for selling silver. For as long as I can get decent stock. Steph, life is so complicated and stressful. Reselling is meant to be simpler. Well, yeah, and also, why is life so complicated and stressful? I think we start some stuff up because we're bored, and then it envelops us. It's ridiculous. Sometimes, I think that's why, sometimes we have to pay to go on retreats from our lives, which actually is ridiculous. Like, I tell you what, instead of going away for a retreat, work out how you can simplify your life a bit more so you don't have to go on a retreat from your life. Like, it's your life, you choose it. You take some of the crap out of it. I know it's easier said than done, but that's what, sometimes you just think and think, why am I doing that? That's ridiculous. Yes, I've caught one live. Good morning, Mel. Good morning, Shelley Joe. A lovely big plump heart. Neil, that's better. What have you done? Been to the toilet. Sorry. Heather, probably not doing whatnot, but never say never. Yeah, never say never. Yeah, I mean, I will say, obviously, that is adding another complication to selling. But for me, it's so enjoyable. It's more like doing it as a hobby. So that's kind of a different thing, really, for me. Good morning, buying space. Babs, good morning. Did you get your safe sorted? Yes. So finally got a refund from DFS. They didn't tell me. I rang Scotland again and said, right, still haven't had a call back from the branch. And, you tell me you can't refund me. It has to be the branch. So I thought I'd just give them one more call before I go down there. And I'm glad I did. Because she said, oh, yes, I can see on there you've been refunded. And I was like, what? Like, can you tell me how much for? I thought, let's check this. They sent a refund. They didn't even told me. That's incredible. But I was chuffed a bit. So off I went, and I went to, of all places, British Heart Foundation, and I bought 2 mini sofas, two-seaters. They're leather. I will show you when they come, or I'll put some on Insta. One's like a tan colour, one's mid-brown, and the tan one is like a sofa bed as well. I was like, well, that could be useful, and really, well, I know they get them professionally cleaned, but I opened the sofa bed bit and it looked like it had never been used. It was so bright clean under there. And then the other one is a mid-brown, and it's a Marks and Spencer's leather sofa. A little bit beaten up in places, but it's a second-hand sofa. I really don't. I'll put some throws on it. It's been cleaned. Yeah, and so two-seater sofas, which I'm assuming won't be any problems bringing in. And that was yesterday, being delivered today. You just wouldn't even believe it. The delivery charge, so delivery charge for DFS, professionals that have their lorries going all the time, £100, one sofa. BHF, as much furniture as you like, 20 quid. So all in, 2 leather sofas coming, 2 two-seaters being delivered, £400 all in. And obviously money's going to British Heart Foundation. So can't believe it. I'm so excited to sit on a sofa. Oh my God, I'm just looking at the beanbags now. They have been great, but they're not a long-term seating option for me. And in fact, do you remember the video where I said when I was talking about the guy that I watched that went furnitureless? And I still think about that sometimes when I'm trying to get up off the rug or something and I'm groaning. But because one of the takeaways from that was, if you have to move around more, you're keeping yourself mobile. So long term, that's really a really good thing for your bones and everything, to be always moving about. But it's like, I know a plant-based diet. Well, I mean, I don't eat meat, but I do eat dairy. And fish, so I'm pesky. But I know that being completely plant-based will be way better for me. I mean, actually, it would be way better for me not to eat. I'm just looking at my Cookie Monster there. Caramel eggs. They're like, I mean, there's something I like in snackdom. It's like with the donuts, the Biscoff ones, the Krispy Kremes, and they're like, you pick it up and it's like a brick. Like, yeah, that's the one I want. I feel like that about the caramel, like the cream eggs when they all did different, but the caramel eggs, you pick it up and you're like, there's some weight to that. Get that goo inside. And I know it's awful. Where did this come from? But so nice. So not, yeah, so sorry, that was the short answer, Babs. Yes, I did. Thank you very much for asking. Every cloud has a silver lining and money in your pocket. Yeah. I was, and I'm not giving my money to DFS. I'm so pleased. I really didn't want to do that. And Connie said last night, told you so. And I said, you did. You said go BHF. And it was because I walked over to DFS and they had it in store as well. And it was like a Chesterfield style, but velveteen. And that's really, I'd love a Chesterfield, but hasn't happened this time. I'm so pleased. Yeah. Great news. One less thing to worry about. Yes. One more complication off of my list. Yeah, I was thinking yesterday, I'm like, well, so the sofas are coming, and I've got the bike store sorted, the radiators are sorted, I've fixed the door handle out there, I'm like, God, all these jobs are getting ticked off. And I was like, what's left on my list? Apart from sorting my life out and my reselling, it's hardly anything. Just lovely. Good morning, Joan. Great result about the sofas, isn't it? I did a full. I said, I sit on these, and she's like, yeah. I mean, and then Q. So I took because I have my diva cards. So I took my coat off, put my backpack down, put them on the floor, and then that was me moving around sofas for the next hour. No, I'm not sure about that. About leaning. Okay, can I imagine myself? But leaning back, right, let me move that on every safe. But I was thinking, oh my God. Yeah, the woman said, yeah, as long as you don't fall asleep on one. I said, well, I can't guarantee that. So yeah, one is quite firm because it's a sofa bed, and one's like a squishmallow. So there's options there. A vintage sale, crispy. Where's my little bell that I don't have? Woo! Come on eBay, pull your finger out and keep up. I see it so much on Insta. People going, I don't know what's going on with eBay, but thank God for vintage, because otherwise I wouldn't have any sales. I feel like it's going down the pan unless it just evolves into something for bigger businesses. But then surely you would just, if it's like a bigger business thing, you just get it from Amazon. I don't really know where they're heading. They're just pushing resellers away and small businesses, and that's how they started, was like more unique things, secondhand unique things. I don't know what they're trying to do now. I really don't. Yeah, oh my God, that's so good. Good morning, Antoinette. Babs, my eBay is dead and I've been listing. It's probably got a cob on. It's probably in a mood, Babs. It's in a mood. It's like, do you remember men are from Mars, women are from Venus? Well, it's stretched off like an elastic band and hasn't come back yet. For F's bollocking bollocks. Got a negative. Swear it doesn't help. Oh. Yeah. Have you tried to get it removed? Reach out to the buyer first and ask, say, oh, I'm so sorry, whatever it is, can I help? And I'm a small business. Would you consider revising? Because if you then go to eBay after that, you can say, I've tried reaching out to the buyer. Is there anything we can do? Because otherwise they'll say, try reaching out to the buyer, and then you have to do that and then go back to them. Let's step this. Shelley Joe, I can't seem to get the decent money from Vinted. So I'd say, yeah, no, I do all right, because I'm thinking, I'd say you get a little bit less, but actually, it depends what area as well. I'm not very successful with jewellery on there, but with clothing, there's no fees, so it is all right for me. Also, I do see people on Insta, and I'm always amazed at the figures they get for some of their stuff. I'm like, there's no way I feel like I couldn't have got that. So maybe sometimes it's the confidence to hold out. And then I also have to remind me, yeah, they're showing you the 3 amazing sales they had today, but what about the 300 other bits they've got listed that haven't sold? So it's like that, seeing a slither of something. Try and bear in mind that you're only seeing a snapshot. Good morning, RJ. You all right? Perhaps no communication at the beginning. I've done all that, but don't think they will. I'm not sure eBay will help. Might try. Definitely worth. Nothing to lose by trying. Definitely worth trying. Have they? Yeah, have they violated any policies? Because obviously then you can cite something. Not bad, huh? How about you? Yeah, I'm all right actually, thanks. Just gonna sort my life out today, really. Simplify it up. Just no biggies. No such luck. I bet they're regular negative leavers as well. I hate that. People don't realise they're ruining people's lives, leaving those negatives unfairly. Right, so I'm just going to show you. So literally, no sales on the bay yesterday. I did. Oh, so I started some prep for my Whatnot show on Sunday at 10. If you're interested, there is a link below for that free tenner thing. But if you're already on anyway, go book my show if you're interested in some silver. I've loaded into the buy it now the earrings that I've got. You know, the sterling silver hooks. You know the ones. I'll just show you an example. You know, like the sloths type thing, sterling silver hooks. I've loaded those into the buy it now at £3 a piece. I think, right, so I don't need to go through that. If people want to buy them, they just can. And then I'm going to do Ringo Bingo, loads of rings where people choose like £10 sterling silver rings, choose a ring that they'd like. And then I'm going to run. I've got some really nice charm bracelets, sterling silver, and I'm going to start them at a tenner, which is a bit mental. This is particularly mental and I love it. Cuff bangle, sterling silver. Going to start at a tenner. Yeah, probably mental. And this, oh my God, I love this pendant. Look at this snake. And some other bits. Yeah, so I'm prepping for that. That'll be enjoyable. So yeah, I've only sold. Why don't they just contact us? I know. Because they're assholes and they're miserable effers. I might need to put you up there now because I won't be able to show you otherwise. Hang on. Oh lordy. Yes, only one sale on minted, and it was, you know, I said about when I had a couple of glasses. I think I've been to the pub. It might have been that night or another night when I'd had a couple of glasses of wine and a load of stuff turned up, and I was like, oh yes, that was when I'd had wine, wasn't it? Some random, but I think there was a couple of bits that actually were all right for me and the girls, and a couple of bits was just like carried away. So one was this. So luckily I've sold it on minted just for £8. It's a Urban Outfitters big sweater thing, which I got from Naomi's, but I don't think I paid £8. So I've made a couple of pounds towards whatever we bought. Hey, Jewel, I wore one of your large pendants yesterday. Nice on a plain black dress. I was at a funeral. Oh, that's not so. I hope that went okay. But I'm pleased. Yeah. Good morning, gorgeous. Morning, Joan. And then I picked up 2 bits for resale, which I'm fine with. I'm going back to basics. So these are all right pieces. So I'd rather be doing that. So these have gone on my. So yeah, it's unbelievable. You know that whole thing where I said, sometimes you like almost cross off a charity shop, and then you go back in and you find something, you're like, oh God, now I've got to look through 3,000 pieces every time I go there because I found something. Well, I found these don't do like as well as they used. I've sold these for like over £100 before, and they went to the US, but it doesn't seem to be happening anymore. Maybe Kate's not buying them anymore. It's the fold dress in a size 12. decent size. There we go. Oh, what the effing F is going on with the light? Oh, there's no way you can see that, is there? Well, trust me, it says the fold. And incredibly, I got it for £4, half price, in a shop that I would normally say, oh, I'd never find anything in there. And that was the only thing I found in the whole shop, and I was in there bloody ages going through. But I've put it on for 40 or 50, 40, I think, on Minted. Yeah, I used to sell these for over 100, so it's definitely dropped, but we'll see. But anyway, that'll be a lovely profit. And the other thing I got from my favourite one in town, that always I find just one or two fabulous things, and I love you. It's a mountain equipment fleecy zippy up thing, really thick. It's a size small, so it's a men's size small, or all men's size large, I'd say. Really nice. Given my, well, actually, luckily it is, oh yeah, it's way too big for me, luckily, because otherwise I'd be like, oh, I like that. So, because it's really thick, you can tell something's really good quality. And that I paid £7.50 for that. I've put it on for 50 on Minted. If I can get 40, I'd be well happy. So yeah, that's kind of quality she's sourcing right now. Let's put this to. Oh my god. Yeah, so la-di-da. Yeah, happy with that. What have we got? I watched the last episode. Oh, whoever was saying about, yeah, on the You Are What You Eat. So I watched the last episode last night. Really made me think about, people, the twins that had in the US that had been doing the plant-based diet, immediately their signs of living longer were immediate. Well, within like 6 weeks or something. It was incredible. And it really made me think, because I was eating my caramel egg, like, maybe I should sort my diet out a bit. I'm still thinking about it. I did purchase. Oh, when I went to Marks, I got this. So the day before I had that CBD thing, plant sweetened energy drink, and it tasted like an energy drink. It's got vitamin B6 and 12 in it. Enhance. Freaking enjoyed that. And I just got some like custard cream, Mark's custard creams, which I've eaten, but got these. That'll do. Nice find. Should do really well with those. Yeah, thanks, Heather. Yeah, I'm just trying to be a bit picky because obviously not too much space here, and need stuff that's actually going to sell, though the fold will stick around for a bit. RJ, not sure why eBay's been good last few days. Probably your turn, RJ. I mean, I feel like it's like, you can't always be at the top, and then it'll settle, and then you get, that's why we get the peaks and troughs. But yeah, make the most. That's good. I'm pleased to hear somebody is doing all right on that. Yeah, so if you're watching back, please let me know. What do you think? Are we overcomplicating everything? Do you have plans to simplify stuff? Are you okay with it being overcomplicated? What are the answers? Let me know. And what day is it? Is it Wednesday? Yeah. No doubt I will see you again soon. Have a beautiful day. Do give me a thumbs up if you have time, and we'll chat soon. Bye-bye, don't die.